Hi there, this is Sally Street from Metropolitan Detective, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And now, here's a Metropolitan World according to Gronk.
Hey Violet, I want you to take a second mortgage out on the house. $50,000, then go see Louie the bookie. Put it all on us to win. We're gonna be rich!
Okay, but my name is Future. Let me look into my crystal ball and see what Anka is doing today. He has a doctor's appointment? Oh, I'll just replace him. Blackjack, did you take care of the doctor?
Yes, I did. He's on his way to a hospital in an ambulance.
I didn't mean for you to hurt him. I just wanted you to delay him a little bit until we could talk to the opposing football team owner.
Sorry, I got carried away.
Oh, that's okay. Let's go talk to our new patient, Anka.
Anka was busy conjuring up a plan to give his Metropolitans an edge against the Rods and the Bolts in the MFC Championship game.
Hey Jen, let me talk to Coach Metrocheck. Hey Bill, this is Anka, your boss. Listen, I know we beat the Bolts pretty bad during the season. Remember how we did it? Yeah, we deflated the balls, I know. I want you to do it for the championship game.
Virgil had a way to give his team, the Rods and the Bolts, an edge as well.
Oh, one more thing. I've arranged for Gronk to come out of retirement, play against his old team. I don't think Mr. Anka, Mr. Metrocheck, and Mr. Railready are going to be too happy about that.
Hey, you're not serious about coming out of retirement, are you?
Yes, lady, I am.
Worst made plans to switch from protecting President Bo Gambler to protecting his political rival, presidential hopeful Vegas Patterson.
As you can see, I've hired new talent now. I'm no longer in need of your services.
Well, maybe I'll see what the other side has for me.
You wouldn't bite the hand that fed you worst.
With you in office, everyone is starving. Well, maybe I'll see if Patterson has a steak for me.
Light passions told me to stop doing what I've been doing my entire life.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not your occupation to save everyone, Metro.
You have to make an announcement to your shareholders on Wednesday, Mr. Patterson.
Well, no one needs to know what our company's outlook is, Rhapsody.
You're not going to shoot with that, are you?
Yes, I'm tired of you, Mr. Patterson.
Are people always shooting at you?
Another occupational hazard, getting shot at by a fellow employee of Vegas Patterson's. It was Enforcer.
Daddy's front! Come on! I'm gonna bring you in!
I think it's time for that meeting with Police Chief April Flowers.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Anka, I will not disappoint you. You guys are gonna be so... Mr. Anka! Mr. Gronk, are you okay?
How's my favorite patient doing today?
My head is killing me.
Take these. You'll be feeling better in a jiffy.
I don't think you understand. Some lunatic hit me in the head with a machine gun there.
That sounds awful.
And the guy that I hired to help me hasn't done his job and hasn't gotten back to me at all. Well, I'm going to get my revenge.
How's that?
I hired his chorus line girlfriend to work as my private secretary.
So his girlfriend spends more time with you and less time with him?
That's it, and I'm going to get a bunch of his other to work for me.
Pay my bill in cash immediately and you'll feel a lot better.
thought of life. In my room on a bedroom floor, underneath my ceiling fan, I see a crack on an open door. Suddenly there's a breath of life. Darkness won't call my name. Rain away my sorrow.
Okay, I'll leave you two alone. Okay, but don't go too far. I want an espresso later. Okay.
So, are you the detective working the Sally Street stabbing case?
Did you hear that gunfire over there?
That was at least 30 feet. Nothing to concern us with. So, Miss Street.
Her family hired me to protect her.
Which you didn't do a very good job of.
You know, it would have been a whole lot more tragic if I had not been there.
Are you working with Mr. Patterson?
My goodness, you probe deeply, don't you?
I think we should meet at the Metropolitan Bar Friday night.
To discuss my business arrangements with presidential hopeful Mr. Vegas Patterson?
You know, the word can get out very easily. That girl you were hired to protect got injured very badly.
Well, they do have a nice price on tequila sunrises, don't they?
They do.
I can't believe you called this meeting with me.
You know why I came out of retirement?
To win another Metro Ball?
No, because no one ever cared about me before.
Well, that's me, Caroline.
I don't want to hurt anymore, okay? I don't want to scream in the middle of the night because I'm in pain.
Your team is in the championship game. They rely on you.
Oh, so what are you saying? You want me to play in pain? You want me to hurt?
I'm telling you, this game is you, and I don't want to take it away from you.
But what about my health, huh?
If you don't play this game, you'll be more in pain mentally than physically.
Oh, you mean so after this game we could be together?
Oh no, I could never be in a relationship with a football player. It'd be too painful for me.
Rods and Bolts quarterback Scorcher was becoming infuriated with Gronk's one-handed catches and drop passes.
Oh. Start making those catches, Gronk. Come on.
You think it's so easy, don't you? Huh?
There are people bigger and stronger than you, and you're going to get knocked all over the field.
Look, nobody's 6'3" and muscular, huh?
Oh, really?
Really.
Virgil!
How did you find me?
All I had to do was look for a sports book.
There are 70,000 sports books in Metropolitan City. What made you choose this one?
You forget. I have special powers.
So what do you want?
You have special powers too, Virgil. I need something. And you know what it is.
How much?
$2,000.
For what?
A person with special powers doesn't need to ask what I'm going to use it for.
You're betting it.
On the rods and the bolts.
Well, since I know that the rods and the bolts are going to cover, I do not mind lending it to you.
I knew you would. Woohoo! Look, kitty. We're rich. Whee!
After being replaced with Best by President Bo Gambler, Worst wanted to make an example of his ex-employer by seeking employment with presidential hopeful and one of my bosses, Vegas Patterson. Unfortunately for Worst, Patterson's enforcement was being enforced by Enforcer.
Patterson has not gonna rule today, Worst.
Just looking for employment.
Not possible.
I'll see for myself.
I'm not gonna see the man today. I suggest you go away.
Not without a fight, Enforcer. Now get out of my way before I start the torture.
Patterson's losing votes. He's very sad. Now go away before I get mad.
If he's losing votes, he needs more help. I'm the best hitman in the city, I say.
Patterson has myself. Bo has Beth. Now go away before it turns into a slugfest.
I have a score to settle with the gambling man. I want in on the other side, so Bo will have his last stand.
You know what? See, cool. Feel like getting out of this biz to go into showbiz.
So you want to be an actor? You want to be in a movie?
Metro will be a good life.
Cause I could put you in a cast.
I'll put you in a box.
Some gamblers bet for fun. Other bettors bet for money. But when an unknown gambler lady tries to place a $70,000 wager that local bookie Louie can't cover, that's when he called me. Because Louie knows I work for his friend, Anka.
Today's salesman?
You know, I do get that all the time. I'm Metropolitan.
Oh, what can I do for you?
You can explain to me why you placed a wager that moved the point spread an entire touchdown in favor of the Rods and the Bolts in the MFC Championship game.
A hunch.
Hunch? Did someone tell you to put that bet in?
No, just the head coach of the Rods and Bolts, Starba.
Starba. Is the fix in?
Yes, but I don't know how.
Well, what else can you tell me?
I borrowed money from Virgil.
I was hoping you can tell me the cat's name.
Oreo.
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 Thank you, ma'am.
We're gonna win this game. Yeah, Virgil fixed the game for us to win big on it.
We're gonna make a lot of money playing this game.
We'll make even more money winning this game.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna put 20 grand on the game for us to win.
Maybe I'll put 20 grand on it myself.
I didn't tell Anka about the $70,000 bet made by Future. I knew he would find out about that anyway. Nor did I tell him that Future knew the fix was in for his Metropolitans not to cover the point spread, because I knew Anka would have a trick up his sleeve.
What are you doing? You're playing a football?
Yeah, it's for the championship game.
She's weird.
Guys, we played terrible in that game.
We lost 45-7.
Does anyone have any suggestions?
It was great attending the MSC Championship game and watching Anka's Metropolitan City Metropolitans destroy the Metropolitan City Rods and Bolts 45-7. It was time, however, to get back to work. I had to find out why Enforcer was firing bullets at me at Metropolitan Country Club yesterday. For that, chalk talk was to come from Officer Steamroller Stevens, who changed the game plan. The information now was to come from Officer Melody. Does every police officer in Metropolitan City hold their meetings at a park bench? I thought I was supposed to meet Officer Stevens.
Well, I'm Steven's assistant, Melody. Hi. It's peaceful here.
Yeah.
So, I heard he worked for Vegas Patterson.
Wow. Word travels fast in Metropolitan City. What can you tell me about Enforcer?
Detective Stevens and I have arrested him many times. So obviously this is about the incident that happened at Metropolitan Country Club yesterday, right?
Yeah, for some reason he just started firing bullets at me. Do you have any idea why?
He took pop shots at who he thought was his prison guard, Officer Rogue. But instead he hit his cellmate, Mr. By the Book. He mixes black and white with red and blue.
Best with me?
Could be that, or...
Or?
The enforcer could be under orders. Like my favorite MFL football player, Metro. He may just be trying to toughen you up.
Metro. Didn't you shoot at me today? Don't reach for anything. I got a guy right behind you who's quicker on the trigger than you are and also a whole lot more accurate. Why?
Why what?
Why did you fire bullets at me today?
You were putting a hit on my man Patterson.
Your man Patterson. Why would I put heat on Vegas? The guy I work for.
Work for?
Who are you?
I work for Vegas too. I'm the Force. The Enforcer, man. I thought you were Bess.
No. Bess works for Bo. I wear Metropolitan, attack-ready sunglasses. Bess wears Metro bands.
I didn't know, man. I'm sorry. Thought your gunner behind me.
I'm sorry, too. Yeah, I thought it was the guy, my guy behind you. You know what? I mistook him for the bartender. The next time you try and take out Best, I suggest you bring a bazooka. Have a nice evening.
Bartender.
Hey, what are you doing here, Bess?
Yeah, Bess.
I come to talk to President Bo Gambler.
There's been new developments, Bess.
To tell.
Ex-employee to deal with the enemy.
It'll get worse with Patterson as it goes down.
So on a random, we shot two people. A comedian and a cop outside of the Metropolitan Country.
Must have happened after I left.
Keep an eye out for him, Bess. He's a lunatic and dangerous.
A lunatic and dangerous. That's why I carry a double barrel gun.
I think that's Best in the car. Oh no, Bears!
I lay awake with the thought of life in my room on a bedroom floor. Underneath my ceiling fan, I see a crack on an open door. Suddenly there's a breath of life. Darkness won't call my name. Rain away my sorrow.